ball. I hate getting the ball at first.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
I just give up on juking now, because every time I do, I fumble.
Step around 80. 190. 58. Come on. Hey, watch the slant.
That's because you got Todd Gurley. You just have to X.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And that one blown up quickly. He's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Rivers. And able to find Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Oh, look at that. The Vikings won again. Thanks, Rob.
First down, a run with Cohen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Jeez.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
So 190. Black 15. Watch the slant.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rivers. It's Hill, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, Rivers completes it to Samuel. And he's taken down inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Yeah, I turned it on. They were getting
And the
beat
big
too
fella
much.
stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, yeah, I just know they were losing.
The last run good for 2.
Wow.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for
I know,
themselves,
that guy,
aren't they? And
read
sometimes
blitz,
what
and I was
happens
like, that
is
guy's going to be open.
when they know that the defense can take the ball away as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
The first down run with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Savage. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Savage. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
I thought you don't use circle.
All the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know, I was calling for the hit
came
stick.
together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he stopped
Oh, good thing that was
immediately
Tevin
there.
Coleman, because this dude
No
was
gain on the play. It'll be
tackles.
2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley.
Come on, Chandler.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Savage.
Yes! Let's go, Roby. Turn it.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
That was not using it.
After one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. Tackle made there by Zach Brown. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check three. Left.
This is Cohen, and an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Open man is Samuel, complete.
I could have stayed with A.J. Green. I was going to walk it up to him.
20-yard line. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Block 15.
On 1st down, Cohen. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. They complete it to Hill. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he gets them a little bit closer.
Dude,
He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Second and goal from inside the 5.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Rivers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Do you have any breakout guys yet?
And they will not get a chance to return
really?
one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Savage.
Oh, boy.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A lot of guys to throw to him.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Savage. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That should be catching a fumble.
2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's put them on the buses.
From the pistol, it's Gurley. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
Down by Buster Screen. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter,
Oh, I didn't
7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. Now inside the red zone, Savage steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here I come again. Here I come.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
A gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw, Savage. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Here is Savage. Touchdown, Packers. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Short boot taken at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He's going to wind up in air into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Look like Dak Prescott.
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing Rivers. Gets this one to Hill. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I thought that guy tackling from behind was going to push you far enough.
So many things going to making a good play on defense. In this situation,
Matthews coming in,
just not being blown out of the way
of the
was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Why the freak?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 21
I don't know
yards
why
on the
I hit an X at the
and it'll be
top.
Packer football here. First down and 10.
No, not on that one. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I did.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Best
The
tackle,
first down
just
run with
brushes him
Gurley
off
good
like he's
for
not even
only
there.
about 3. It's 2nd down now. Levante David in on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I don't know how that guy snuck by that blocker. He almost set it up perfectly.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Mike, 58, right there. Go. Go.
On 1st and 10, Savage. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Savage now to throw. Catch made by Slayton.
Oh, get on it, boys.
It's knocked out. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Push him back. Check the call, check the call.
Now Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
That's why I send you in
Loss of
motion.
2 there, 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Rivers. That one complete to Hill. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Rivers now from the 50. That is caught by Cohen. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 37.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered. And then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Guys, listen, wrong way.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen.
Because he almost got it.
The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch. Wait.
Now Rivers.
Oh my gosh.
That is incomplete.
So many guys all of a sudden in the middle of the field
there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, where'd that guy come from?
Coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. DeAndre Baker, the first corner chosen in this year's draft, there to make the play defensively.
Oh boy, this is a big field goal. Kicking into the wind.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, way off.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Get tackled there.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
I'm going to run you over.
Another carry now for Gurley. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Savage from the shotgun snap.
Yeah, that was. Oh, thank the Lord. The rain is really messing with us today.
It continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
You gonna take a delay a game?
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Savage takes the snap. They will go for it. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run the option right here on first down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Titans 42.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. Watch 54. Coming to you.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go, Heavy what you got.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So here we go on 4th. Savage. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be brought down
face
with
mask,
the first
guaranteed.
down and a late flag
Yep.
here, too.
I didn't even come close to
He
that
may get a
face
few
mask.
more tacked on for good measure. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Todd Gurley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. From the gun, here's Savage. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Round 80. Tight down. There you go.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Again, it's Cohen.
Oh, where'd that guy come from? Oh, no, go down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
I thought so, too.
Another carry for their leader and a good one.
Get out of there.
It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
We want it. Come to my work.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Green brings it in.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Second down, it's Henderson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rivers now. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Come on, Hill.
He doesn't
Oh, my God.
quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Sit, block the team. Mike 58, right there. I'm coming.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Gurley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
I went for the hit stick.
That's one that warmed the hearts of
I was
all
like, just
those
connect,
old
please,
school
just
football
connect.
players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here's Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They run. It's Gurley.
Thank you.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Savage. He's going to sling.
Oh, my God. That was thinking right there. Oh, man. That got to be a step faster.
Touchdown of the season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through.
I know.
All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they'll run it with Cohen. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Rivers. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Get 180! I brought 80!
Rivers. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Step 180! Round 80! Quit talking about it and bring it!
He's back to throw.
It's out of bounds.
He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm going to get a delay.
Down game. 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Yeah, but I picked a running play.
Prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Yeah, that was tough to do.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
It sucks that Andy was 2 times there.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th.
nothing.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now it's Gurley.
Oh my Lord, Jesus! That's not even fair. I think my guy went 5 yards backwards.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Rivers to the right side and complete to Hurst. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rivers. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
Second 90, block 15. White, 89.
Again, it's Rivers. They complete it to him.
Yeah, I know. How is that
And
not pass
inside
interference
the 20
there?
before he's brought down. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards.
That's it, bro, 80. 390. 53. Mike, 53.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown.
Always a plus about having A.J. Green.
Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
You needed to score last possession, not this one. Hell no. And I got 14 seconds. I'm not going to freaking. Alright, you want me to do the onside kick? Okay, it's coming. Alright.
So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick.
It really doesn't matter. I kick it to the same guy every time.
And this is going to be recovered by the
They never
team.
not catch it.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago.
These guys,
the
I don't know how they
NFC
freaking make
Championship
things
game
happen.
for the
They
Packers,
freaking
but
make
here
things happen.
they're able to hold on.
Right,
And many
all
things
blitz.
changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done.
All right, got to win the rest of my games.
Like they had in Seattle.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And
Back 'cause I stopped
buoyed
running.
Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one, were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting.
Well, when your guy can
Probably took the
stiff
paint
arm
off the
someone
walls
through a
with some of the
freaking
words
field
that
goal
were
post.
said. But I get the sense
Pretty
it was
easy.
much
Keep running
more
the
of the
ball.
adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Green Bay, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as...
Yeah, tell them don't do it yet.